I want you to start considering is what sliver is left, right? Is there a little sliver left in your energy field? So kind of like if you were fragmented, right? And if you were a big pane of glass and it got hit, and all the old unneeded fragments that you've had, and you're like, I'm done with them, I don't need them anymore, that's who I've been, I'm good, and they all fall away, right? But if there was one piece that stayed in the frame of you, right, and that piece is still staying with you, that's where I want you guys to kind of investigate right now. What would that be? Okay, so think of it from this perspective. These are people who have done the work, and we're getting enlightened, and you're trying to enlighten yourself to a higher realm and a higher understanding of who, again, it's always about you. But there's one area we can't avoid, and it gets stuck there, and you know it's there, and you're like, I don't want to avoid this. And whether it's using your voice to speak up, whether it's being more diligent about your money, whether it's being more diligent about changing your career that you've avoided, and now you're like, I know what to do, I know what I'm good at, I know where to go. Okay, whatever that is, it can be very small, right? So what I want you to understand is, don't avoid it, don't avoid completing it, just simply acknowledge it so it doesn't start sabotaging you. And when you know who you are, and you know your truth about body, mind, and spirit, it's a total game changer. So it's like waking up on like a sunny day, right? That's kind of what this feels like, guys. And it's like you're not going to get confused by all the chaos, right? But you're going to see that it's easier to understand when you're catching this one thing that keeps repeating on you, and it's very small. But you're like, why did that show up again? I shared with everybody kind of on the call today on Facebook. I got a little tripped up this weekend on little things, right? But I think the universe is telling me to slow down. And my husband was even doing the same thing, harassing me with it. Oh, cool. I just got I'm paying attention to your Q&As, guys. So someone just made a comment on this part of the passage, so I don't want to miss it. It's almost like the more fear that swirls, the less I'm on board. I love it. And thank you for sharing that. So this person who has done a lot of work, bless her soul, she has done so much work and so amazing in her light and being the lighthouse and healing and guiding. But it's true. The more fear that swirls when you're in your space of knowing who you are and what you're doing in this lifetime and what your truth is, it's hard to be afraid of what isn't you. And it's just not you, right? And so anyone else here, that's really a great way to say it. So anyone, if you start looking at it from this perspective, when you have a little bit left, I just don't want you to avoid it, right? So for me, again, it was these little things telling me to slow down, and that kept tripping up my system. It broke my phone. Like, it didn't, but my phone literally stopped working, which was kind of funny to me. I broke my pot roast. I ruined it. I know, and none of you would laugh. I know that you know I'm not a great cook. So see, this is why I don't enjoy cooking, but I am not going to get beat. I'm going to win.